What's up? This is Andrew from the band Ripped to Shreds, and today I'm here with the one and only
Antimo Buonanno.
absolute legend.
Don't feel like that, but thank you, brother. Well, I had been playing in some bands like the Mexican Disgorge, Hackabits, Ravager, Blood Ripping, etc.
You are probably most well known for Disgorge.
I guess. I guess, yes. It was a very dedicated time where I dedicated 11 years of my life to that band. And I put a lot of effort there. Was very good times also. I made an European tour there with them and was very good times. I made 3 records. Chronicle Crying Fest, Forensic, and Necrolocaust.
Yeah. A lot of people want to know, how do you have those crazy sounds that you got on the early Disgorge things?
I don't know. I guess I just wanted to make one of my main influences, Bill Steer. I can mention, of course, Chris Barnes, for sure. I can mention fucking Antimo Buonanno. For sure, is one of my main influences. The guy from Pyogenesis in the demo, it's extremely brutal. Being a fan from this music, and I'm trying to do my best always. It's not my main target to be the lowest. No?
Right.
It was just trying to make the
Crazy sounds.
the craziest. That's not my. I want to be the lowest. No? I just want to sound sick.
You mentioned Bill Steer.
The watery. It is my favorite, and also the high pitch. It's one of my. Kenoan that was making the low pitch, and Bill Steer was making that watery voice.
Actually, when I was talking with Jeff Walker, I was interviewing Jeff Walker. He said that Ken actually did the very high stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like the normal Carcass high pitch was more the sickest one.
Okay.
That kind of voice, and the 3 guys were singing at that time, no, on the first records, and for me are unmatched. No one can do it better. Also, one of my favorite vocalists, this guy from Pathologist.
Oh yes. Pathologist is great.
Not the pitched voice. The normal voice is fucking low as fuck.
Something I debate a lot with my friends is Disgorge brutal death metal or gore? And at the time, did you guys even think of those as different things, or it's all just kind of sick music?
Actually, I can say that it's death metal, death grind.
Okay.
We say it at that time when we started, 1992, 1993. We played death metal. There was that evolution of that kind of music, grind involved with death metal. So we call it death grind at that moment. Then was the other cliches like brutal death and blah, 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 all that stuff. But I guess it's death metal mostly with grind elements for sure.
For sure.
Our main influences, so for sure, is Carcass, General Surgery, Necrony, Pathologies, all that, mostly European bands, but of course, American bands. Suffocation is imminent, no? One of the foundations of brutal death music, no? We were kind of like to mixing all that, and also traditional death metal. We're not just focusing on to be like very sick and very brutal and very like that. No? Because if you hear the music, it was melodic sometimes and tenebrous,
So it's kind of interesting because I think there is a big difference between Forensic and Necrolocaust, where Forensic, is very sick. It sounds like a tape in a boombox, but then Necrolocaust sounds like almost like a normal death metal record. What was the band's kind of like thinking at the time when you changed the sound?
We wanted to make it simple. We thought that Forensic was too much. At that moment, we thought that some of the riffs and some of the performances was very also the recording was not helping too much, but at the end was a twisted result, no. But when we wanted to make the next record, we wanted to do it simple, more normal riffs, tupa tupas, and just like that.
So then, Forensic, was it a conscious decision to make it sound sick, or you guys just recorded and it turned out that way?
It turned like that. We wanted to do it like fast and raw. And the producer at that moment, in the studio where we made that record, he thought that this kind of EQ will help to do it like that way.
Okay.
And we agreed. It was like that. We didn't was like thinking, we wanted to sound like this and this. No. Was everything comes naturally.
Can you demonstrate some of your weirder vocals on the early records? Ones that sound kind of like animal or insects?
On the first demos of I was in the third one. I wanted to make like a sound like of a snoring.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. So that's actually very simple technique.
Yeah, like a something like that. But I don't use it anymore. It was like at that time and just like that. Well, the guy of Viscera Infest do it a lot.
Yeah. Viscera Infest, he's still doing that.
And the guy of Paracoxydeodomycosis, Proctitis sarcomycosis. He do a lot of that.
So, I mean, how do you feel seeing bands, like Paracoxy,
those guys, Paracoxydeodomycosis, Proctitis sarcomycosis.
You can say the whole thing in one go.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel when you see bands like that or Viscera Infest, and obviously they love your music and they want to do it just like you?
Kind of a simple death metal guy. I like mostly the early records of those bands that we were talking about, Morbid Angel, Entomb, Abhorrence, those kinds. I like, Dead Infection, Necrony, General Surgery, those kind of bands that were on the 90s.
Yeah.
The first years of the 90s. But I'm not too much into, one of the bands I love that are kind of actual, Last Days of Humanity.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's fucking sick. That thing for me is super brutal and unmatched.
I had Erwin up for a video, so hey, shout out Erwin if you're watching this. Fuck yeah.
Saludos, cabrón.
Well, how do you feel about music now? You seem like you're still keeping up with a lot of new music.
Yes, of course. I'm still into a lot of new bands. I love a lot of new bands. Rip It Shreds, fucking kick ass, brother. Really. Hokalo Grind Time is fucking sick.
Thank you,
really.
man.
I have a label, a very small label, and I'm always into music. Hearing new music, it's all daily with my girlfriend all the time. We are hearing music all day, every type of music. At the end of the day, we are like put Morbid Angel or Left Hand Path, or put that kind of stuff, no?
Okay.
Or some other things, no? Depeche Mode.
ABBA?
Of course.
Yes.
Chiquitita.
ABBA is better than your gore grind band.
okay. Lows are absolutely not my strong suit. I pretty much exclusively practice mid-highs and high screams. I just rely on the pitch shifter for like the real for the HGT sets. So I've never been like the lowest vocalist. Antimo talked about, Barnes, early Barnes, Anti-Bowman. I wouldn't even know how exactly to replicate that. That kind of vomiting sound. That's honestly just completely out of my wheelhouse. But the insect sounds, at least you can copy those. Snoring, inhale, pig snort kind of thing. The Viscera Infest guy does that. The Paracocky something sarcomucosis guys do that. And then like the real throaty and maybe like crickety-ish sounds. It's like get some spit in the back of your throat. So and that's pretty much all there is to that.
Thank you so much for your time, Antimo.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Stay sick, eat ass, and blast fast. We'll see you next time.